We're here with Eric Deutsch, the Executive Vice President of Dayton Dragons baseball. And as a matter of fact, Eric, I was just talking to you off camera that as I recall, you were the first person, when 99, I think it was, that I talked to about the Dayton Dragons. And to be honest, I had high hopes, but I really wasn't sure it was going to take off. It has taken off. You're here. Bob Murphy's still here, who was the second guy I talked to here. And I think and I'm not saying this to stroke you because you're here, but I think you guys and the front office and the way this whole thing has been run is the reason that we are, really, this is an icon for Major League Baseball and for minor leagues. This franchise has just been fantastic. Has it been farther out than your wildest dreams?
Well, first, thank you for the comments. It's very kind. A couple of things. I think it's been very collaborative from the get-go. I think we've been very blessed with a lot of things. One, I think we have a great ownership team in the past who allowed us to do some great things. We have a great community that had great city leaders, community leaders who all felt this vision that would happen. And someone started the ball rolling back in 1989, and it took a long time.
I remember Tony Capizzi, city commissioner, sitting down where first base is right now in a lawn chair saying this is where we're going to be playing baseball.
Yeah, so I guess anticipation is a good thing sometimes. So 10 years later, it gets off the ground, and we're very fortunate to be those ones to help get it off the ground. We've had a great staff. We've had very fortunate in regards to a lot of things, how the stadium came out. And yeah, I do remember going down to your studio in 1999 as we were trying to hit every Rotary Optimist Group media outlet that we could just to talk about the upcoming season and the new stadium, and it's been an exciting 15 years.
It's been hard for me, and I'm very critical of things around this community, and it's very hard for me to find many shining stars or positive things. And the Dragons has absolutely been one. I mean, it has gone beyond my wildest dreams. I've been, of course, with the media covering this since the beginning, season ticket holders, our family since the beginning, wouldn't give it up for anything. And I'll tell you, in fact, I've had people who have followed me on the radio and TV and newspaper tell me, I had some just tell me the other day that they were longtime Reds. They're still Reds fans, but they are not going to go down to Cincinnati, fight the crowds, the cost, and everything else when they can come here and have a family night of entertainment. And that's what this is. This is more than just a baseball team.
Yeah, I was talking to some season ticket holders when we broke the sellout streak record around the 8:15 mark in July of 2011.
And still going strong. We're as of this taping, 10:23, I think.
Yeah, I think you're right. And the thing that someone said is it's really great. It's in our backyard, and I'm 5 to 15 from my sofa to my chair and back. And I really didn't follow what he was saying. He's like, well, this is something that everyone in our community can enjoy. And wherever you live, you're 5 minutes to 15 minutes from your sofa at your home to your stadium seat and back. And it's very convenient and easy. And I think that's one of the things that has been very great is that it's something that everyone in the community can be a part of. We have a lot of different ticket options, price points, group outings, rental suites, suite leases, something for companies as well as families like yours to be part of the Dragons experience.
And it's interesting too to me that one of the things, and I guess it has to be the hospitality of this whole organization and you guys, but I don't care if there's a winning streak. They could be, 0-10 in their record, and it's going to be a sellout. And people are going to, which you mentioned, and I want to, for those people who don't know, the few people who probably don't know, we hold the sellout record for any major league, if I'm right, any major league sport in the United States of America.
Yeah, correct. When we hit about the 500 straight consecutive sold-out game, we started to take a look at who was out there, and the Portland Trailblazers had a streak from 1977 to 95, which was 814 games. So we kind of tracked that and see, well, could we hit that? And we were very fortunate to hit that. And whether we win or lose, I think that's kind of the thing that we really don't try to put into the equation of what we're producing, what we're selling. In that we'll win some, we'll lose some. We don't hire the players; that's all the Reds. But it's really an outing with your family, your coworkers, clients, prospects, and it's just a lot of fun. It's lively, it's entertaining. You're going to have a good meal, you'll be treated right, and it won't break the bank to come here.
And we should say to folks too who are watching this or reading in the column, we say sellout, but there's always some seats available. Lawn seats, or well, I say always. Usually some seats available if people check and can still get in to see the games.
Yeah, there's usually two ways. Sometimes there's some passless tickets that come back from the team. If the team's not going to be using some of those tickets, we have to hold back a certain number every game, and then we will have a lawn ticket here and there. Sometimes even on a big Friday, Saturday night, the lawn will sell out as well. So sometimes you definitely need to plan early coming down to Fifth Third Field.
In my 4 decades in the media, I've worked at some TV and radio stations that have been sold, and the owners come in and they say, "Don't worry, everything's going to be the same." We talked about how great everything is here and how we attribute that to you guys and Mandalay Baseball, who has owned this since the beginning. Now a change in hands, if everything is approved, as I understand it, to Palisades Arcadia, if I remember the name right. Mike Savitt, who's owned several. He's been involved in the ownership of several minor league teams. I don't know if it's official yet. I mean, I've seen the number $40 million and at least the highest price for any. We did it again, I guess, in Dayton Dragons for any franchise being sold. But what is that really going to mean to the fans? What's that going to mean to baseball? What's it going to mean to Fifth Third Field? What's it going to mean to you?
Well, the best of things that could have happened, I think, happened. I mean, you could get an ownership group that comes in and says, hey, I'm cleaning house, I'm hiring my relatives, and that's the way I'm going to do it. But these people came in, and they loved what they saw. They loved the management team. They love our philosophies, our style, and they loved everything that they saw about Dayton.
Why would you mess with a good thing, right?
Yeah, if it's not broke, don't tinker with it, right? Yeah, so they went to about 20 other minor league teams to take a look. They did some due diligence, and every time that they met afterwards, they said, well, I really want to go back and take a look at that Dayton thing again. And so that means that Bob Murphy's going to be here. I'm going to be here. Our staff's going to be here, and it's going to be business as usual. And the thing that is really great about the owners is they're all three of them are very intelligent people. They've had multiple degrees in business and law, Harvard graduates, so it takes something to get into that university. And they've had combined over 100 years of business experience, so they're hopeful to be able to add something to us, provide resources to make the product even better.
I know you don't have a crystal ball, or you didn't bring it out here with you anyway, if you do, and everything changes. I understand that. But one of the things that's been very attractive here is the cost of an evening out. You know, going to a baseball game, the ticket prices have not really jumped dramatically. You'll find all the concessions are about the same price, very reasonable for a family to go out. I hope you don't foresee that changing.
No, I think we're very sensitive to a lot of the economic factors that Dayton has. We are very sensitive of raising ticket prices when we have done that. I don't think it's been an every year thing. It might have been every other year or even in longer gaps. But tickets are very inexpensive comparatively. There's a different ticket package for almost every walk of life, every family, every dynamic, every company dynamic. Group outings are very affordable, and I don't see that changing into the future, no.
Well, best of luck to you, and again, I hope you stick around, and I hope Bob Murphy sticks around, because this is your dream, and this is a big accomplishment for you.
Well, thank you. We hope you stick around too, Mike. Appreciate it.
I plan to. Thanks.
All right.